your perspective on that play, the controversial non-spike fumble play? What'd you see?
We thought he had threw it backwards once he received the ball, and Joe Fouché did a good job of putting on top of it. We thought it was a fumble, but sometimes the game doesn't bounce your way, and that scenario is what it was. So we just got to swallow one. Tough one to swallow, but we got to swallow it, get back in the film room, and just get ready for Ole Miss next week.
Thanks.
Jalen, Auburn ran the ball for, I think, 259 yards today. What made it so? What were they doing on the run game? No one's really run the ball on you like that this year.
It was just one of those games, the conditions was different, and, we just had to kind of tighten up and just get come together, and, as a defense, I feel like it was one of those games where we all messed up and did some things that we got fixed out. But I have to note that people that stepped up, though, and did their part, like Hudson Clark at corner, he came in, did his thing. Kyrie Johnson came in at corner as well, stepped up, made some huge plays. So those guys stepped in when, things weren't going our way and made some huge plays. But we'll get back in the film room and see what we did wrong, what we had to fix. But overall, I'm proud of our defense and the guys that stepped in and did their thing. Couldn't be happier to play with them.
Yeah, Jalen, I guess just get your thoughts on the team's tackling today and then the way you guys defended Anthony Schwartz and Seth Williams. I think they had 13 grabs for like 170 and a score today.
Overall, I know tackling wasn't our best thing tonight, but like I said, we'll get back in the film room and see what we got to do to work on, and definitely probably emphasize tackling this upcoming week. I felt like we had a good game plan going in. We knew 18-1 were the top receivers, and we were trying to hold them as much as possible. I think we did a good job for the most part. I think they got open a little bit on some scrambles and got loose a little bit, but I felt like we did actually a pretty good job containing them for the most part. They just kind of made some big plays when they needed to at the end that we have to, minimize. But overall, I'm proud of our defense from the D-line, linebacker to the back end for straining and, fighting to the very end.
Tricia.
Jalen, obviously this is a tough one to muster today. What was happening in the first half? Windy, rainy. Were you guys able to grab a hold of Auburn, or were your hands just slipping off of them? It seems like they were breaking a lot of tackles in the game too.
Yeah, we were slipping around. No, it wasn't the best field to play on with the conditions and everything, and it was different for us. But like our coach always said, there's no excuses. No matter we play in the sun, rain, cold, snow. We got to be ready at all times, and there's no excuse for us to do what we did. But, we did some things that just weren't unacceptable, but we kind of pulled together towards second quarter going into halftime and second half, and I think our tackling got a lot better. But, definitely wasn't our best tonight. But like I said, we're going to get in the film room and see what we have to do, and we'll get back right for sure.
Nikki.
Jalen, there were quite a few penalties on special teams. What do you guys think the issues were? Was it communication? Just different guys making different mistakes? What happened there?
I wasn't really on special teams as far as everything went, so I'm not sure what happened. I knew we had some people lined up in the wrong place, but that's just something that we have to go look on film and see what we did wrong, and that's something we just got to fix. That was one of those things we just can't shoot ourselves in the foot with, but it's just one of those things where we just have to go in the film room and just figure out, what went wrong, how we got to line up and cover and all that. But we'll get back right for sure. We have a great special teams coach, and Coach Fountain, he has a great plan for us. So we'll get back right, and I know he's going to have a great plan for us going into next week, and we know we're going to execute it.
Let me know if you've got more in the chat, Tom.
Jen, was anybody able to go over and say hi to Chad tonight? Are you aware of any of that?
I didn't see. After the game, I talked to a couple of players after the game and went our way, so I didn't see who talked to him or not or anything like that.
Hutch.
Jalen, what do you think it says about this team that y'all got down 17-0 early and fought back and took the lead? I mean, was there a different feeling on the sideline this year when y'all got down early like that?
There's a big difference. I just didn't see panic. We were down 17-0. And it was easy for us to get down, blame, start pointing fingers, but that's not what we did. We just looked at each other and we said, "I got you, you got me" mentality, and it showed. We came back, made a couple stops, offense, string together some good drives with some scores, and before you know, we're back in the game. So that just shows that we have the ability to come back no matter what happens, and whoever gets hit at us, we're gonna bounce back from it. So I'm proud of this team for coming back, straining to the very end, and wish there were a couple calls that went our way, but football's like that. You just gotta swallow it and move on.
Nice one, Scotty.
Jalen, I'm curious just what Felipe's demeanor was like throughout the game. You guys fall down by 3 scores. Just could you, I guess, just speak to his leadership and just his just the way he kind of led the offense, guided the offense today?
Sorry, can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, just Felipe's demeanor and his leadership, kind of leading the offense back from an early hole.
Felipe's a baller. I mean, no matter what happens, I never see Felipe, get shook by anything. He always has his head high. He's always motivating us to keep going no matter what the scenario is. And it showed tonight, down 17-0, and, it's easy to get down and everything, but you just saw that look in his eye that he was ready to go no matter what. And you saw him string together some good drives, which gave us defensive confidence to say, okay, we got a quarterback that's going to do his thing. Let's do our thing. And like I said, before we're back in the game. And, they had that score towards the end, and I was proud of him for stringing together a drive because Auburn has a good defense, and he did his thing. Like I said, I wish there's a couple calls that went our way towards the end to finish off the game, but it is what it is. But I'm proud of Felipe, and I'm glad he's our quarterback, and I wouldn't want anyone else on the team.